Here comes Ella. Risa! This is Risa. Meet Risa. Oh my goodness, full of energy. Oh, she's still exploring everything with her mouth. Literally. Very chompy. I know. This is Risa, you guys. Her name is spelled Riese, and it means giant in German, and it's because her mother is 90 pounds, and we know she's going to be a giant schnauzer. So I thought that it would be an appropriate name, and I really like the name, how it sounds, Risa. And her middle name's Rose, so it's Risa Rose. And look at her big paws. They're so big. She literally chews on everything right now, and she's been peeing in the house literally every single day. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. But she has been doing that. Other than that, though, she's been really good. I've been shocked that, like, her and Ella have actually been getting along. Ella's still a little reserved about her because she obviously has some puppy energy, but overall, it's been a really good, like, acclimation process with the two, and I really, really love her already. Right, girl? Next thing that's on my list that's bothering me outside this window is there's a pear tree right there, and it's in desperate need of pruning, so we're going to prune that today. As you guys can see, the bottom 25% of the tree, there's not little sprouts just sticking straight up, and then everything on the top third, there's just water sprouts sticking straight up. I've already pruned the bottom 25% because I could get to it without a ladder or a stool or anything. Now I'm going to use a ladder to get more into this tree. Fruit trees have what's called apical dominance, meaning that they want to grow straight upwards. So all of the branches just grow straight up unless you prune them. Once you prune them, they start to branch out laterally, which is what you want. You don't want your fruit tree to be going super tall up because then it's hard to harvest fruit, one. And two, it just makes the tree way more congested. You want as much airflow as possible. And by taking out all of the water sprout, like those up there, it will really thin out the canopy of the tree, promoting airflow and the health for the tree. It will also make any fruit that does set it a little bit bigger because it won't be competing with so much fruit on the tree. It basically thins it out a little bit as well. I'm going to be using these pruners, which extend outwards so that I'll have a really, really long grasp. Oh, yes. Oh, that's night and day difference. Yeah, I just can't get this side over here yet because of the sun. It's literally right up here, so it's shining in my eyes. So I'll wait until maybe later this afternoon or tomorrow morning and come out here and finish this little section. But this is a night and day difference. It looks so much better. You can actually see the shape of the tree. It's the following day, and hopefully you guys can see I pruned this side as well. And you guys can see I just couldn't get the top, probably half of the tree, but it's fine. At least this part will be nice and decluttered and will make harvesting easy on the bottom. And it looks so much better out of my window, I'm not gonna lie. I love seeing the arching, branching shape of this tree. I cannot believe it. My Golden Falls redbud has blooms on it. Oh my gosh. I have several redbuds in my garden, but none of them have bloomed yet because they're young. This is my first one to actually give me buds. I'm so excited to see redbud blooms in my garden. Hi there, Risa. She likes to bite on the boxwoods. Don't do that. No. No. She's cute, but she does like to attack the boxwoods. Anyways, as you guys can see, we got more stones placed. I put another order in for 26 more stones. That finished off the back of this bed over here, so it goes all the way back around. And it went ahead and started this line over here. I only need probably another 5 stones and I can finish it off right there. And then this whole back bed area will all have stones outlining it, which makes a huge visual difference, particularly from up in that window up there. Just got our DoorDash order. This is some topsoil and compost. This is to go in the area where we did have that patio that we dug up. We're gonna fill that up and plant some roses there. And then we also got these stones. These are supposed to be the same stones that we have surrounding everything, but you guys can see those are a different shape, totally different size. They gave us the wrong stones, so we ended up actually getting these for free. They just told us to keep them, so I don't know. We're gonna try to work with these and see what we can do with them. I think these are supposed to be pavers, but we wanted these for wall blocks around a garden bed to kind of elevate it, to keep Risa out of it because she's been jumping into the garden beds. So this is the area we have to fill up right here. We already dug up the stone patio that was right there, and we're using it for extra pathway stones. But yeah, I have 2 David Austin Lady of Shalott roses that I think I'm going to put in here and make a nice large Lady of Shalott rose bush. I can't wait to show you guys the after. This little area has bothered me so much because it just looks so unfinished. And just by filling this up with soil, I know it's gonna look a lot better. And obviously there's some leveling that needs to be done on this side of the wall and in the pathway area. But God, it looks so nice having that covered up with some compost and topsoil. And that topsoil actually looked really good. I was kind of shocked at how good that soil looked. So hopefully our roses like this bed. And it like puts into perspective how large this bed is. This is a really nice size bed. And as you guys can see, we went ahead and we leveled this wall, and we went ahead and we used those bricks that came that were the wrong ones. And it actually was like, it looked like we intended to have these because it literally made leveling it so easy. And I think that it's gonna make the wall more level over time because those I think are supposed to be paver bricks, and I literally think they're supposed to be on the floor, so they're super flat, which enables the wall to be super level. There's a little bit of work that might be done right there, but overall this looks so much better. Now we're gonna fill up the rest of the area with topsoil, and we're gonna go ahead and level this area out so that there's not this big divot. I cannot wait to show you guys the final result because this is gonna look like a whole completely new area. We still have a couple of these stones that were wrong left. We're gonna use these to raise this wall over here because Risa has been jumping into this garden bed a lot. So has Ella. Yeah, she's been a bad influence, but we're gonna raise up this wall. And then I also bought another layer of stone. So we're gonna raise it up with the flat bricks, level it, add these 2 stone layers, and then I have 1 other layer. So it'll be 3 layers high. So overall, this should probably be about that much higher, which I think will be really nice. And hopefully it'll keep you out of there. Will you stay out my garden bed, please? Don't go walk towards it. And this is that flower bed afterwards. I have to say that adding an additional layer of bricks did not help because the minute we came out here, I saw Risa right in the center right here, and she was digging a big old hole. So maybe this was just for visual purposes. maybe it will help a little bit. Ella, don't go in that bed. Good girl. All right, so I just got back from an estate sale and I got these two concrete urns. I got them both for $25. Like, both of these were $25. They're about 15 inches tall and about 13 inches wide, and they have a little spot for a drip line to go into, which I really like. And I think we're going to put them right over here at the front of our walkway, flanking right there and right there. I'll have to see if we need to get like a little cement block for them to sit on. I think that they look really good and they definitely anchor the space. I really, really like them. They look like they should have been here the entire time. Love it. First off, I need you guys to appreciate my forsythia. Is that not so gorgeous? Like, absolutely stunning. But that's not what we're here for. We are going to plant up these planters right here that we just installed. I have just a couple of things that we already had in the house. I have some pear branches that were forced inside. These were actually suckers that I just pruned off the tree. And as you guys can see, we do have some blooms going on. I think that these will be so pretty in these containers, kind of acting as trellises for these sweet peas. I grew these sweet peas from seed. They're a mix of different colors. And then I also have a couple of pansies and violas that I started from seed as well, just enough to be able to fill up these containers. Looks like I have one black devil pansy, a couple of the historic florist mint, a couple of the vintage lieta, and then a couple of the bunny ears, which are the ones that I'm most excited about. And I brought all my supplies to be able to set these pots up on drip, and I got soil in the little kitty litter container. Let's go ahead and get these planted. Perfect. Now we got to do that one. And that is the after. We have the pear tree blossoms stuck in there, along with some pansies and violas. And then finally, to cap it off, we have sweet peas, which I think will be so pretty, and they'll kind of climb up through all of the branches. And truly, I think that this will create something beautiful. And I spent no money on it. Grew everything and used clippings from my pear tree. Amazing. And they look just as good from behind as they do from the front. I love that. Because you walk both ways on the sidewalk. I also picked up this very heavy column. I am not sure what exactly it's made out of. It literally looks like wood, but it's actually stone. Like, it's definitely some type of stone, but it's so pretty. I love the age on it. I think I'm gonna use this inside somewhere, maybe by my desk over here, so that I have somewhere to kind of display flower arrangements on it. I think that that could be really pretty. Yeah, I think that it looks very good in this area, actually. And it'll be super nice to have a place to just put flower arrangements that's not like actually on my desk taking up space. We also got 31 bags of compost right here to fill up all of our garden beds. They kind of have sunk down just a little bit. That happens every single year. The soil just decomposes quite a bit. But you can see, in particular in this back bed, that's really, really low compared to what it was. We had that all the way filled up. So we're gonna go ahead and top up all these beds with some compost. That'll add some nutrition and just bulk up the soil. Risa, leave the blueberry bush alone. Sweet girl, I love you. I need to go grab my gloves. my gosh, that is so gratifying seeing all these beds just freshly laid with compost. It all just looks so nice and tidy and ready for the gardening season. And I love adding a whole layer of nutrition right to the top of the soil. And dogfight over there. Other than that though, the compost looks amazing. Really excited to have this done. And for this area over here, we went ahead, we filled this up with topsoil and compost. We went ahead and added topsoil all around the little edging that we had to dig in. And then we went ahead and we dug in these pathway stones. It's not 100% perfect. I definitely have to do some work right here because it's not 100% level, but I am tired. We've done a lot of work today and we went shopping at the garden center and picked up a ton of beautiful things. So I think we're gonna call it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this little video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these little random videos because literally I didn't film for like one specific video in mind. This is just random clips over the past week that has happened. I've been really tired because of Risa and we've been working a lot. So I've just been filming things as I go really, really quickly. And sometimes I don't even think like, is this a full video? And so that's how we ended up here. Thanks for watching. Bye, you guys. I have dirt on my nose. Jesus.